starting to have fun. That's how we do things around here. What's the point of picking up that junk?
Hi, how are you?
Hey.
What do you want? Sure, no sweat.
Hey.
Well?
Hey, Marcy. I was thinking if you have time for that, maybe you...
I can't. I have too much to do. I have to leave.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just busy right now. Let me finish up. Then we'll go for a walk.
Oopsie. No, no, no. Little fingers away. There we go. Okay. Just say it. Right there. Right there. Yay. Hi, honey. Listen, I don't think that Sean and I need to tell you how great of a father you are. But we're going to anyway. Isn't that right? You are kind and loving. And funny. That's right. And patient. So patient. Patience of a saint, my mom used to say. Look, with Sean and us all being home together, It's been an amazing year. But even so, I know our best days are yet to come. There'll be changes, sure. Things we need to adjust to. You'll rejoin the civilian workforce, and I'll shake the dust off my law degree. But everything we do, no matter how hard, we do it for our family. Now, say goodbye, Sean. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Come on. Bye, honey. We love you.
Some ass. Gotta be honest with you, I feel more comfortable with a rocky ceiling above my head. Been to Diamond City in years. I'll tell you, nothing's changed.
If you're thinking safety, a long-range rifle lets you stay in cover and out of sight. But you might want a secondary weapon for flexibility.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Everything hand-tooled.
Butcher Pete by Roy Brown.
above trade
If you're
for
looking to
all
keep your
Diamond
load
City
light,
right here.
Uh-huh. Let's see what you got.
something for everyone.
Thank you. It's like I can finally
Hey.
think straight.
These ain't just any old pieces of wood. A swatter is a custom piece of hickory.
What's a swatter?
Rookie, eh? A swatter, my friend, is a Diamond City tradition. See, it used to be that this whole place was a stadium, and two teams would meet and play a game called baseball. One team would beat the other team to death with these things called baseball bats, and the best bats were called swatters. True fact.
Look, dumbass, that's not how baseball was played.
That right, Mr. Smarty Pants? Yeah, if you're such an expert, how do you think it was played?
The teams would also beat the spectators to death. That's how the term spectator sport got started. Yeah, something tells me you're making all this up.
I like my version better. Now, can I interest you in these genuine, authentic, custom-made hickory swatters?
Sure, let's take a look.
Feel that heft, hmm?
I gave up alcohol after settling down here. Doctor said I shot my liver.
We can talk about guns, or maybe you want to consider something.
I'll take a look, sure.
Feel free to test the grips.
Hey, swatter, 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 swatter!
Arturo.
Swing,
Everything I
swatter.
got will keep you safe.
Let's see what you got.
Self. Don't be caught dead! Protection from Commonwealth weaponry!
Why,
Well, I guess Bunker Hill was a
by just an ordinary piece of wood, a swatter is a custom-made piece of genuine hickory.
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
The only thing I'm ready for is danger and awesome. Pew, pew, pew!
I'm afraid hard-earned caps is all we've got to offer, honey. Anyway, the client is a fisherman who lives on the edge of the Commonwealth, Kenji Nakano. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
So, is the fedora and trench coat mandatory when solving these cases? Because I'm thinking smoking pipe and British accent.
Hey, whatever floats your boat, Gumshoe. The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
Protection for sale. Hand-tooled pieces.
Don't let the stress of life kill you. Relax with some cans.
That's for both of us, right?
The latest hairstyle from the upper stands.
何にしますか?
Yeah?
Night.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
Too bad it wasn't the Institute.
Not to worry, Knight. You'll be dealing with them sooner than you think. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape from their facility. I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood, Knight. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility. which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans. I now have 2 missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape, so we can't afford to take any chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, after some time, we're fairly certain...
Uh-huh. I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Just keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck, Knight.
Have you ever fired a minigun? Chews through ferrules like paper.
You can fix just about anything. Guns, computers, people. Just gotta have the right tools.
Sturgis, remember that holotape with all the Institute data? I need it back.
Oh yeah? Why? What have you got cooking?
It doesn't matter why. I just need it for something.
Sure thing. I was just curious. Here you go. I've already made myself a copy.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
No, I can't talk about that.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia are quite a handful.
Welcome. Please, wait for processing.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
It was probably just a glitch in the nervous system. Defined lower control software is an update.
If it were just a limb twitching her eyes, but her eyes were moving as well. Involuntary twitching and rapid eye movement are something that only you understand. You just don't want to admit to yourself what it means.
If you're about to launch into what your passionate statements about artificial sentience and machines for souls, don't bother. I've heard enough of them by now. I can write them down from memory.
But we can't just ignore the question. If a synth can dream, why can't it have a soul? And if a synth has a soul, then it is a living person by every standard. Of course it is fine. So we can do what we want with them.
If you disapprove of the work we do here, Dr. Benet, you know where to find the teleporter.
Now just a moment. I never said that. I'm simply trying to open everyone's eyes to new possibilities.
Well,
welcome. Please proceed directly to processing.
Women of science. Do well to remember.
Can't believe he would accuse me. This is unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs. Higgs and Logan are lucky to be alive. Not everyone would have handled that situation.
Do you think it's weird that I've never seen the surface?
Doctor.
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
You're the scientist. Why do you think I'm here?
Well, let's see. A Brotherhood of Steel airship arrives in the Commonwealth. You find a way to intercept our teleport signal, and now you show up at my door. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
If I wanted to kill you, we wouldn't be talking.
That's a fair point. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
You should return to the Brotherhood.
Even if I wanted to return to them, why would they want me back?
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the... What reason would I have to throw away...
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am, surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't...
I think Dr. Ayo smells kind of funny. Don't tell him I said that, okay?
You all know that Dr. Thompson from Facilities has expressed concerns about our power consumption.
Here we go again.
We're not violating any...
I hope you and Father try to...
We're well within approved operating parameters. I checked.
I'm aware of that. Nevertheless, we're going to have to cut back. I'll have a...
Nothing to report, sir.
I want to compliment you on your handling of the situation in bioscience. Bravo.
People on the surface have got it pretty bad. Makes me thankful for being down here.
Excuse me.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
What can I requisition?
I have access to a modest selection of arms, armor, and other items approved for use in field missions.
Let's see what you have.
He ordered me to follow.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Prydwen. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly... I want you to bring it to her immediately. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
The last person that disobeyed Captain Kells ended up scraping rust off of the Prydwen's hull from the outside.
It's not the flying that would make me nervous. It's the crashing part. Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
I'm not here for small talk.
Suit yourself. In the meantime, I've got a new assignment for you. So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new product.
Why all the secrecy?
We're pouring every resource we have into this thing. We can't... For now, the fewer people that know about it, the better. Come on. It's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Prydwen might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in. This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
It'll take a miracle to get this pile of junk operational.
You think he looks rough now? You should have seen him when I unsealed the salvage crates filled with his parts. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
There's gotta be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Prydwen, so you'd think it'd be a snap. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
The Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out. Heard you got a new assignment.
Yeah, research. can't wait to see Liberty.
Attention. Tomorrow's tactical briefing has been postponed. A new time and date will be forthcoming.
If
Duty
you're
shift
here
was
to
long,
talk me
but
into working on
glad we're
Liberty
making a
Prime, you can
difference out here.
forget it.
We had a deal.
I said I'd return to the Brotherhood of Steel, and I have. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime. I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
Help us end the Institute's greed.
Why are you being so goddamn stubborn, Doc?
All those people dying in the Commonwealth while I was surrounded by food, medicine, and comfort. How could I be so blind to the Institute's greed? Oh, you really know how to push my buttons, don't you? Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
Unless you like getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away from ferals.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few. Besides, we're working with one. In fact,
Sure.
that's what I love about you. You're ready to leap into action. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime.
Sure.
Prime's new limbs are way too heavy. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
Now that you know what the actuators are, you need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't lose them.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw material. The only thing we need you to head out and find is according to Proctor Quinn, we've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need.
Once you start building the good luck.
Proctor Ingram.
Just build us those actuators and we'll do the rest.
Looks like Liberty Prime's coming along. Can't wait to see him smash the Institute.
that?
Well, this looks cozy. How about I hang out here while you explore the building? No? Hey, wait there. Okay, just give me a shout when you need me.
Approach and act false alarm. Standing down. Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Oh, back to the usual date.
Protect and serve. Protect and serve. Hostile target identified.
Got it. That's it.
area until going down. Basement. Going up. Second floor.
you